Today we're going to discuss why it's so important to protect and even build company culture during the COVID-19 pandemic. Make sure that you stick around till the end of the video when we share 3 practical steps on how your company can do this. Hi, I'm Victor from Ignite Within, where we share lessons of lasting leadership that serve the greater good. If this is your first time with us, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and turn on notifications so that you never miss out on the new content. So let's dive into today's topic. How do you protect and even build company culture during these challenging times? For some companies, it's a challenge to even keep the doors open. So why should we even be worrying about company culture? Here's why. The pandemic is going to show us which companies talk good culture versus walk good culture. The companies that walk good culture will have first dibs on the best available talent after the pandemic is over. The companies that just talk good culture will be the ones that provide that talent. After all, who wants to work for a company that would much sooner sacrifice you than profits? Just because times get hard doesn't mean that gives us an excuse to throw away our values. I understand that it can get to the point in which we have no choice but to let good people go, but many companies are doing that prematurely, meaning that if they're not currently profitable, or worse, less profitable than they were, they're letting people go in the name of COVID-19. Other companies are standing out like the superstars that they are. Companies like Southwest Airlines. Even with the extreme economic pressures that the airline industry has faced during this pandemic, Southwest Airlines has announced that they will not be laying off anyone for the rest of 2020. This is in stark contrast to their competitors that have already sent out warnings of impending layoffs. There is something to be said about a company that is willing to lose $20 million per day just so that their people don't have to suffer. What do you think that this is going to do to their already stellar culture once we get on the other side of the COVID pandemic? Whatever culture the other airlines had will be lost. And where will all that good available talent want to work? Southwest Airlines. Now, I'm not saying that good companies won't eventually get to that point. What I am saying is good companies are willing to sacrifice as long as they can to protect their team members. Sometimes companies have to be creative to be able to do that. At Southwest Airlines, for instance, 17,000 team members volunteered for separation packages and extended time off. And why would they do that? So that their teammates that may not be able to afford it don't have to. This is what great culture inspires in their people. When the company is willing to sacrifice, the team will join in and do what they can to help. This is company culture. This is family. And now here are 3 practical ways in which your company can help protect and build company culture during these challenging times. Number 1, truly do everything that you can to prevent having to let people go. And if you have to let people go in the name of COVID-19, don't be posting open job positions for outside talent. I've seen companies do this, and it sends the wrong message to their teams. Instead, give team members at risk for losing their job the option to retrain for those positions if at all possible. Number 2, be as transparent as possible about the financial status of the company. This will help the people be more understanding about decisions that have to be made. And number 3, include them in decision making. This creates buy-in with whatever decisions have to be made. If labor has to be cut to prevent the company from going under, discuss options with them. Listen to their ideas. There are many creative ways to reduce labor costs, such as extended unpaid time off. You can even allow team members to trade. For instance, if everyone has to take 4 weeks of unpaid time off, some team members could volunteer to take 6 weeks so that others that can't afford it would only have to take 2 weeks off. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, join us in our mission of sharing lessons of lasting leadership that serve the greater good. Like, follow, or subscribe on any of the social media platforms. Links are with this video. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.